Hi guys, welcome back to Money and She. And this week we will be talking about ACEX, ACEX, okay? So it's an Ayala company, and this video or this company is requested by one of our patron, which is Siegfried. So thank you so much for this request. Guys, if you also want to have a stock request, you can join my Patreon account and the link is below. You can join there. I also put some stock plays there if you are interested. And of course, guys, please also download my mobile application. It's called Clean Earth app. It's available in iOS and Android. It's an application for you to save the planet, and it's absolutely free. So if you use reusable water bottle, so make sure that you log that and you track how much GHG emission you save to save the planet. Okay, so thank you guys. So hopefully you can support my mobile application. I spent so much on developing. So guys, if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, it's the time for you to subscribe and hit the like button if you like it and the notification button so that you're always updated every time we have a new video. Okay, so here we go now. Okay guys, so this video again is requested by Siegfried, and you're lucky because I have experience in drilling and a little bit of oil company. So everybody knows, at least I hope, dun sa mga subscribers na doon, na I'm working in the renewable energy sector, and I'm really crazy about environment and helping, you know, renewable energy projects and all that. But I also have experience in oil companies. Not really experience, but most of the time I work in companies that have oil, because apparently even though they are investing in oil, there are also those companies who are advanced in terms of renewable energy, kasi they have the resource, they have the experience. You know, before naman nagkaroon ng renewable energy, there's coal. So what's the next thing to do but to diversify your investment into the newer technologies, which is the renewable energy. And one of the companies that I worked with before is FINMA, which is, ayun nga, this NXOR or ACEX is under Ayala Corp, and this is part of the company that they acquired in TransAsia, which is under FINMA as well. So my experience in drilling is not there. I work in Maibarra Geothermal Inc. And geothermal is somehow similar to drilling of oil, because it's the same thing. You have to drill and everything is underneath. Nasa ilalim ng lupa and you cannot see them. So it's how risky it is, okay? So when you look at oil companies, you are, especially this company is exploration companies, right? So si TransAsia or si ACEX In is an energy company and ACEX is the exploration. So once they are able to explore or maging kompleto yung pag-explore nila, either it will become yung company plus exploration on the side, or they will transfer that to ACEX. It depends, it depends on the management, how they want it. Kung gusto nila na nakafocus lang sa exploration yung company na yun. The thing is, when I started working in FINMA, they are already working on these projects. Okay, meron na silang service contracts nito with DOE. But there's always a moratorium, laging bawal mag-drill and all that. So if you're not allowed to drill, then you will never be able to know if there's a resource, because that's the only way for you to find out. And right now, I think those moratoriums are slowly being lifted. Imagine I work in FINMA around 2011 and 2020 na. So that's almost 9 to 10 years, no? And still, hindi pa rin siya fully lifted or fully okay. The thing is, this is Palawan. Of course, Palawan is known for having a good resource. You know na yung Malampaya is also around that area. So, because there's Malampaya there, then there's a big chance na meron talagang reservoir there for other locations. Anyways, before we go too far, let's start with A, or analyze, for the ABC strategy. Okay, so for analyze, of course, we are looking at the management first, right? So, in terms of management, okay naman, it's owned by Ayala Corp already, and I saw one of their COOs sa news nila is si RAR, or si Raimundo A. Reyes Jr. Naalala ko noon, nung nag-work ako noon, almost from FINMA to MGI, parang halos lahat ng mga boss may junior. So, sabi ko, pangalanan ko kaya ng junior yung maging anak ko. Chi Junior. Joke. Anyway, so, yun. So, one of the things, yun nga. So, okay naman yung management. It's the same management, I think, that were there before in TransAsia. And some new people from Ayala Corp. But mostly, I think they're gonna do the financing side. But anyway, so that's the management side. In terms of operations, they still have the service contracts. And so far, I think they have a go signal to do one test drill. Guys, test drill is different from the actual drilling itself. So when you say test drill, they need to do this for the feasibility study. So once feasibility study is finished, then you can just say na technically feasible siya. Ibig sabihin, most likely may laman siya. Still, most likely, hindi sure, okay? Parang stocks yan. Walang kasiguraduhan hanggat madrill mo at meron talagang lumabas na gas or oil. And then after that, they can do the financial feasibility study. So, doon napapasok yung paano nila pa-fundan and all that. But again, guys, so, in terms of exploration, nag-explore lang sila. You're basically funding them to explore an opportunity na baka merong oil or natural gas or gas dun sa location na yun. And doing drilling is so expensive, and I know that for sure. When we did the Maibarara, it's an onshore project. Onshore drilling hindi siya offshore. So, there's two types of drilling. Onshore tsaka offshore. So, onshore, nasa shore. Ibig sabihin, nasa lupa. Nandito tayo sa lapag dyan. Sa tapat ng bahay mo. Or kapag onshore, offshore, ito yung nasa bangka. Bangka talaga. Nasa katubigan, karagatan, ganyan. Tama ba? Oo, alam ko offshore nasa karagatan. Tapos, meron dong, makita niyo yung mga lumulutang-lutang na rig and everything. So, just so you know, nung time na yon, nung 2013 na nagdi-drill kami, for one day, you have to spend 1 million pesos. For one day. Including lahat ng rentals ng rig and yung mga engineers. Ito yung time na muntik na akong mag-enroll sa Palawan State University ng drilling engineer. Kasi guys, ang laki ng bayad sa kanila, $2,000 per day. Sabi ko, wow, bakit hindi ako mag-engineer? Mali ako ng course, di ba? Mali ako ng pinasok na industriya. So, sabi ko, kung hindi ko kayang maipasa yung engineering na yon, mag-mud engineering na lang ako, 600 per day din yun, di ba? So, I don't know the rate right now kasi I've never done that in a long time. But that was 2013 and probably mas mahal na yung nila, di ba? Titingnan mo lang naman yung monitor, yung directional, di ba? Kasi meron naman ng, ako rin bumibili nung nung mga, or tsaka nagre-renta nung mga sensor, ganyan. So, alam ko, di ba, titingnan mo lang sa monitor, mali talaga ako ng course. Anyway, so that's one thing na, but of course, if you do drilling as well, medyo, rin siya, mahirap, diba? Kasi 15 days nandun ka sa location, tapos 15 days nasa, wala ka doon. So, usually, hindi naman pwedeng 15 days nasa kalagitnaan ka ng karagatan, diba? Baka mabaliw-baliw ka doon. So, nakakatuwa nga kasi, di ba, syempre, kapag kayong wala masyadong pupunta sa site, di ba, wala masyadong girls, so pagpunta mo doon, parang Jezebel ka. Para bang napakaganda mo, kasi lahat talaga ng, mga guys, talagang gandang-ganda sa'yo, kasi mga matagal na silang dinakita ng babae. So, kung hindi ka kagandahan, punta ka dun sa mga ganong site para, joke lang. Yun, so napaka-expensive. Yun na, onshore pa lang yun. So, if you're looking at offshore drilling, mas expensive yun. And definitely, you're looking for some people to finance those explorations. That's why they have this exploration company na usually listed nga. Pero ang good thing naman dun is, kapag nakadrill sila, syempre, panalo ka, diba? The only thing that I can say is that, meron ng, resource dun sa area na yon, and that's a good thing. Kasi, like, for example, nung nag-drill kami sa Maibarara, katabi namin is Macban. Macban is yung medyo jologs na planta. Kasi yung steam niya, iba may-ari si SM. Tapos yung planta niya, si Aboitiz. So, medyo funny lang siya. Pero malapit yun sa katabi yun. Super katabi nung planta namin noon. So, that's one major thing na, okay, there's a big chance na may resource doon. So, it's just so happen like si TransAsia or si Enexor. I don't know bakit Enexor yung pinangalan nila. Ang layo, ACEX tapos Enexor yung pangalan. Parang, guys, anong paandar yan, diba? But anyway, so, ni-research ko ano ibig sabihin. It's inexorable. Meaning, parang unstoppable. Parang, wow naman. So, sana, hindi ka talaga kayo mapigilan ng government this time na makapag-drill at finally ma-find out kung meron ba talagang resource dun sa Palawan or not. Of course, taking into consideration yung mga resources natin doon, diba? Syempre, environmentally wise, hindi siya masyadong good in a sense for me, but in a way as well, if they are successful, it can also be used. Parang, syempre, yung fund na yun, kung tama lang ang pagmamanage nila, it can be used to protect the the environment there. Kasi magkakaroon sila ng fund to do that. The problem is, of course, corruption. Baka hindi naman nila gamitin for that. Hopefully, yung CSR ni Ayala would be very good in a sense of protecting the environment. No, kasi yun lang naman yung worry natin with regards to that. So, in terms of qualitative, I think, so far, of course, wala siyang laman, diba? Wala kasi pang ready drill, and so far, sa si government, lagi naman ganyan, magli-lift ng moratorium, babalik niya, magli-lift, babalik niya. Tapos, we don't know, meron pa mga environmental aspect, mga groups dyan sa Palawan, medyo strong sila. So, I am not sure, it's so unclear to me, but in a sense, Ayala is there, so baka magawa nila ng paraan na unstoppable daw sila, diba? So, let's see. It's just for me in terms of fundamental. Of course, I always say this, kapag hindi good ang fundamental, I don't invest into it. And I don't really invest on oil exploration companies anymore because of, you know, my advocacy to protect the environment. By the way, guys, if you want to protect the environment with me, please download my Clean Earth app. Oh my gosh, it's available in iOS, Android, okay? And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe now. Before we go and move on to B, broker's recommendation. Okay, guys, so for broker's recommendation, again, wala tayong mahanap kasi wala masyadong write-ups, at least dun sa mga brokers na meron ako. Okay, so it's time to move on to charting.
Okay, guys, so as you can see in the chart, kailan to? No, October 16, it has a gap. So, technically, parang supposedly, it should be going up, diba? But then, it has a long week. So it tried to push the price harder going up, but it failed. So, it's a bearish sign. And as you can see, after that, it went down. And the momentum was really high here, so it's dying now, the momentum here. So as you can see, it's either it will go below this area again, which is 5.22 to 6.28 area, or it will bounce back and go up to 7.22. So for traders, what I can say for now is, kasi medyo close na rin naman na and it's also trading above the 50 EMA. So you can watch out. But for me, I won't trade or get into it until na makita ko na talagang it's going back up to, let's say, ano na bang price ngayon? At 6.23. Siguro if it goes around 6.48, it's safe to say na it might trade within this area. And you can just use the 50 MA to see kung saan sila magsusupport level. But for now, medyo questionable pa siya. It's not something na I can definitely say good to buy kasi andito siya sa sa support level niya, or it's good to sell kasi this level is also a support and at the same time resistance nito nung lower area. So that's it, guys. If I were you, I'll wait a little bit longer to see what is the price action for this and kung saang range siya magte-trade, within this one, lower range or upper range. Alrighty. So let's see. Price range. So this area is actually 16% area. So if you can trade within this area, that's good. And this area is also 17%. So yeah.
Ayan guys, so recap before we finalize. Again, any oil company, not just ACEX, is a speculative play. You are betting that there's a resource underneath, okay? And even in my job, like before in geothermal, nakapag-drill na kami ha. Meron na kaming sure na resource. But the problem is, you don't know how much resource underneath. And nagkakaroon nga tayo ng reservoir engineers dyan. So, they kind of estimate, most of the time, just estimate kung ano yung nasa ilalim nun. But, and if you really want to play ACEX, kasi I think it goes up sometimes if there's good news. So, just make sure that you focus on news na kunyari na-lift yung moratorium ng government, the test drilling is successful, the feasibility study is successful, ganyan. But it's gonna be a long way to go before that happens. And even if you invest now, I'm not sure if that's a good thing to put your money even for a long-term investment. Kasi again, 9 years ago, halos hindi naman nag-move. Nag-move lang siya no 2019. And that's it. Wala masyadong galaw yan si ACEX. So, for me, mostly for traders play lang talaga to, for speculative things. Kunyari, nag-speculate ka, mukhang magiging, magkakaroon na, ganyan. So, papasok ka. Tapos, pwedeng wala, pwedeng meron, pwedeng mabuhusan ka, pwedeng mag-gain ka. And this is something that I don't really recommend on buying. Especially if you're a beginner, iwas-iwasan yung mga ganitong stocks. And if you are a believer na makakuha sila ng gas doon or ng oil or something, ng any resource, then it's a good time to enter. Siguro antayin mong bumaba kasi medyo mataas siya ngayon eh. So antayin mong bumaba. Tapos siguro antayin mo mga 10-20 years. Ganyan. For sure magkakaroon naman. Hopefully magkaroon na sila ng 'di ba, resource, or magiging complete naman na yung nila, exploration nila so far, at magkaroon sila ng something. But again, walang sure, hindi sure yan. So, yun lang masasabi ko. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for watching my videos. And if you like it, please hit like to help us. And also, subscribe and hit the notification. Also, if you want to share this video to other friend of yours na gustong mag-invest sa ACEX, hindi na alam yung pinapasok nila. So, guys, just try and enter and share it with your friends. Also, if you want to join my Patreon account, this is the link. And it's also in the description box. You can join my Patreon account. Okay? So, that's it, guys. Thank you and have a great week. So, guys, if you want to learn stocks and you're still worried and you're not very comfortable, then this is the right time to join with me. I have a class. I'm offering it for beginners and it's 4 online courses. and 1+1 free course, for one free online course for us to check your portfolio after 1 month, your progress, ganyan. And yeah, it's gonna be fun for both of us. I'll make sure that you're ready to invest once you finish the course, okay? So hopefully you can join me. Bye!